Hey, basically have a 1976 Ted Williams Sears ESKA outboard motor. Went on, found it on the at a junkyard, and it was cracked right here, so I had this welded. It's just the frame that holds the tiller arm, and it's the way you turn it. Other than that, it's got a dent right here. What I thought was really cool about this outboard is it's a Tecumseh power head, so it runs off of any Jiffy ice auger parts. Anyway, I talked to the old guy that was dropping it off. He dropped it and broke the frame, and that holds the tiller arm, and so it never ran because you couldn't control it. So it basically fell off a shelf like a sawhorse in his storage unit, like his shop area, and he wasn't going to have it repaired, so I had a buddy of mine weld it and machine the little part back down. You can see it right there. It cracked. It's basically a cast aluminum box around the outside, and it cracked on both sides and just flopped over. But the tank is, I couldn't believe how clean it was. This is new. This paint is just chipping from age. It's an aluminum tank, totally clean inside, self-contained. So this is awesome for a duck boat. I'm not a very big, motor guy. Well, I'm a motor guy, but I'm not a boat guy. It is a 7.5 horse. Everything is controlled right here. It starts on the first, second pull. It's got neutral shift. There's the tag and everything. It took a bounce and now it's been fixed. And I looked high and low online trying to find one of these so I could actually figure it out. So I figured I would make a video of somebody, for somebody else. It's got, this is how you turn on and off the fuel auxiliary when you're carrying it around. It weighs very, very little. And I'll show you, I'll put some still pictures or whatever of it also. But here's the pull choke, rich and lean. And then you can control the pivot angle with this pin. It's all original, Zerk fittings. It turns nice. I lubed it all up, changed the lower unit oil, and I'm holding a phone, so I don't know how I'm going to do this, but it's got an auxiliary fuel line that you can hook up to a tank. But what's cool about it for duck hunters or dinghies, or if you got a little pond and you want to do some maintenance, or you just go fishing every once in a while with the kids and you rent a rowboat and you don't want to row, you can throw this in the car for 35 pounds and bolt it right up. Here, I'll set the phone down. Hopefully you won't think I'm tricking you, but here is the neutral and drive switch. It's as simple as that. So you start it in neutral, obviously, so it's easier starting. Choke it a little bit, probably not even at all. Put it to start. Here, I'll set the phone down. Oh. That figures, right? Oh! Fuel. Probably should have fuel on. I had the fuel off, so it's probably going to take a second to get down to the carb bowl, but I'll give it a second and try it again because it runs perfect. That's it. It's obviously a neutral right now, so when I put it into drive, you're going to see it. I mean, it really moves. I don't want to be moving that much water, but It'll sit here and idle. It's my wife's garbage can. Anyway, I think I can turn it down a little more without killing it. Yeah. Anyway, the wife's yelling to open the garage door, but here it sits. You know, I don't have a whole lot of water in there, but 7.5 horse. You can turn it off, just turn it to stop. Put it back in neutral. Here, I'll start it up again so you know it's not crap. Figures, right? I had it off. Oh, I guess you gotta have it on start when you start it. Switch this. I'll give it a little burst for you. Alright, there she sits. That's it. It's in really good shape. That's my breath. That's not a crack, that's just paint. This looks like a crack, it's just paint where the aluminum is welded, but it's a Tecumseh power head. Recoil is in perfect shape. I mean, I don't know where you can buy a 7.5 horse little motor for so cheap that you could rebuild for $50. That's the best part. Anyway, I'm gonna sell it on eBay, I think. I had to choke when we were smoking a little bit. Like I said, there's a little bit of a dent right here, but other than that, it's pretty clean for being so old. But it's perfect. You know, a little coat of paint if you want. But let me see if I can pull this out. Probably spill water all over the place now. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, got it on a motorcycle jack. A 10-minute video of me dicking around. I'm sorry. You can see the prop. I think it's a 3-blade. Shoot. Well, I gotta get the water out of it. Didn't think of that. It's in great shape. It's just it's got a little. I hit the side of the garbage can with the prop, but yeah, it's got a 3-blade. There's no paint missing anywhere on it, so it doesn't have a whole lot of hours in it. Let me pause it. Let me see if I can do that.